Well, that brings us to the end of our daily news at this hour, but don't go away. Like I've mentioned at the beginning of this newscast, we have special live coverage lined up for you on the welcome ceremony for U.S. President Donald Trump, who arrived in Seoul just a few hours ago. This is the first state visit by a U.S. president in 25 years, and South Korea's presidential office of Cheongwade has made a lot of effort to prepare accordingly for this occasion of high significance. Now, do note that there are 4 levels of visit by a foreign leader or minister. There's a state visit, which is the highest level of visit, and then there's an official visit, followed by working visit and a private visit. Usually when a foreign leader makes an official visit, the welcome ceremony is held at the airport upon arrival. But since President Trump is on a state visit, he will be greeted at the highest level at the Blue House with some 300 soldiers, sailors, and airmen, along with military bands, all participating to greet President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. President Moon Jae-in did greet him already, though, at Camp Humphreys in Pyeongtaek soon after President Trump's arrival in a surprise move. But the official welcome ceremony will be held at the top office with the highest honor and courtesy. After the ceremony, which we will bring you live in any minute now, Presidents Moon and Trump will get right down to business and hold summit talks that are expected to last for about 80 minutes. A press conference will be held on the outcome of their bilateral talks, which will likely be the highlight of President Trump's visit to South Korea, as his visit comes at a critical time politically and economically, with a lot of hot issues at hand between the two nations. The press hearing, which will take place at around 4:45 p.m. Korea time, will also be brought to you live on Arirang News, so don't miss it. The two leaders are also expected to take a friendly stroll around the Blue House for a more frank and intimate discussions, and a state dinner is also planned for tonight. Now, for those of you who have just joined us, we're about to bring you the welcome ceremony for U.S. President Donald Trump, who arrived in Seoul a few hours ago. Now, before the welcoming ceremony begins, let's talk a bit about the various issues surrounding President Trump's visit to South Korea. Now, to get an expert's perspective, we're now joined by Dr. Park Ji-kwang, a research fellow at the Sejong Institute. Thank you, Dr. Park, for coming in today. Now, this is the first state visit by a U.S. president in 25 years. Why now?
Right now, I think the Moon administration wanted to send a political signal to Mr. President Trump that the South Korea really welcomed his visit, and we appreciate his visit at this moment. And one thing I really wanted to say is, many people say, wow, this is the first state visit in the last 25 years. But this does not mean that this is the most important visit of U.S. president in the last 25 years. As you mentioned, the state visit is more about diplomatic protocols, means ceremonies. So state visit means there will be more ceremonial events, there will be 21 gun salutes rather than 10. So there will be more colorful military guys in Blue House. Also, Blue House will throw bigger welcome party to the President Trump. But this does not mean that they will discuss much more important issues compared to other presidential visits. So that's something I wanted to say. Also, I think this is a really good political gesture because now there are happening a lot of protests outside the Blue House. So Mr. President President Trump may think, oh, I'm not so welcomed by Korean people. Maybe I'm hated by these Korean people, something like that. However, giving this state visit to President Trump, we think will make him think, well, maybe I'm pretty welcomed by at least the administration. So I think this is a pretty good idea.
So this is the first state visit in a very long time, but this does not necessarily mean that President Trump is his visit has more significance than other U.S. presidents in the past.
Yes. So my question is, Do you remember who was the last president who received this state visit?
I remember that was George
you
W. Bush in 1992.
George W. Bush. Maybe that's why you are anchor in this program. But many people will not remember. So that means actually state visit is not related to the importance of each issues or the visit. Okay, this is just about formality or just welcoming things. Yes.
That's a very interesting point. Now, Presidents Moon and Trump will hold their summit talks right after this welcome ceremony. What issues are expected to take center stage? Their talks come at a very critical time surrounding the Korean Peninsula.
Well, I think everybody will agree that there are two main issues at this visit. The first issue is obviously Korea-US FTA. And as you may, President Trump wanted to renegotiate the terms of the Korea-US FTA. And probably the new Korea-US FTA will be disadvantageous to South Korea. And the other issue is North Korea missile and nuclear issues. And more broadly, there is a big issue between South Korea and United States about how to form new kind of alliance. And South Korean government insists that now it is time for United States and South Korea to build new and great alliance. But nobody really understands what the great alliance means and how it is different from the traditional alliance between South Korea and United States. Probably the President Moon and President Trump has quite different opinion or different idea about the new alliance. So probably they will discuss about this too.
I guess they should sort that out first, the definition of the new alliance. Yes. Thank you, Doctor, for those answers. We'll leave it there for now. Don't go yet. We still need a lot of answers from you. Now,